For the last 5 decades, the world has embraced the great sounds of one of America's most successful jazz guitarists and vibrant entertainers, George Benson. Appreciated as both an accomplished musician as well as an exceptional performer, George Benson has earned himself an impeccable reputation as one of music's most enterprising and engaging superstars. George Benson was born on March 22, 1943, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. In 1947, when he was just 4 years old, he won a singing contest, performing as Little Georgie Benson. By 17, Benson led a 5-piece R&B group in which he sang and played rhythm guitar. Early exposure to records by Charlie Christian, Wes Montgomery, and Charlie Parker began his interest in jazz. In the early 60s, Benson began playing straight-ahead jazz with organist brother Jack McDuff. The great Wes Montgomery came across Benson early on, complimenting the young guitarist while urging him to continue his already impressive work. With homage to Montgomery's pinnacle album, Boss Guitar, Benson recorded his first album as a band leader, entitled The New Boss Guitar. By the time legendary talent scout John Hammond signed Benson to Columbia, the guitarist's name was bubbling throughout the industry. His key Columbia releases included It's Uptown, Benson Burner, and Cookbook. In 1967, Miles Davis invited Benson to play guitar on the tune Paraphernalia, which appeared on the Columbia release Miles in the Sky. Benson moved over to Verve Records for a string of releases including Blue Benson, Giblet Gravy, and Goodies. By 1968, famed record producer Creed Taylor signed Benson to A&M Records. His debut album, Shape of Things to Come, paired Benson with arranger Don Sebesky and engineer Rudy Van Gelder. Taylor then brought Benson over to his newly formed CTI Records, where he and his stellar production team produced Benson's Beatles tribute album, The Other Side of Abbey Road. Benson continued his CTI reign with a series of key jazz guitar releases, including Beyond the Blue Horizon, White Rabbit, Body Talk, and the classic contemporary jazz album, Benson and Pharaoh. In 1976, on his first album for Warner Brothers, record producer Tommy LaPuma encouraged George to use his scat vocal technique. The first single off his milestone Breezin' album was a soulful update of Leon Russell's This Masquerade, which featured Benson's scat singing along with his solo guitar. The song was a crossover smash on radio, quickly reaching #1 on the Billboard Pop, Jazz, and R&B charts. This blockbuster release led to a string of more hit albums, which spawned a slew of smash singles, including On Broadway, The Greatest Love of All, Give Me the Night, Turn Your Love Around, and Lady Love Me One More Time. In 1985, Benson collaborated with guitarist Chet Atkins and was back on the smooth jazz charts with Sunrise. In 1989, Benson set out to make a pure jazz album again and released the highly acclaimed Tenderly with an all-star band including McCoy Tyner and Ron Carter. By the 90s, Benson followed Tommy LaPuma to GRP Records. Together, they recorded the 1996 GRP release, That's Right. Benson followed that up with 1998's Standing Together. In 2000, his third GRP release, Absolute Benson, marked a return to his beginnings with focus on his noteworthy guitar virtuosity. And in 2006, Benson joined the great jazz vocalist Al Jarreau and released Giving It Up. Over the years, George Benson's illustrious career has produced 10 Grammy Awards in multiple musical categories. It has also earned him a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, inclusion in the Guitar Player Magazine's Hall of Fame, and an honorary professorship and Ph.D. at Morris Brown College and the Berklee School of Music. Today, George Benson remains one of music's top entertainers. He's built an amazing artistry and reputation on knowing just what people enjoy hearing and just what he enjoys playing for them. The National Endowment for the Arts is pleased to honor George Benson as a 2009 NEA Jazz Master.